True View Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
The boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah. Son. You know what I'm saying? They really speak their truth. What the hell was that? You're.
What it do, what the business is, what's good? It's your boy Mel, and we back in the building again, bringing the barbershop to the box office, baby. You know what it is. You know what it do. True View Podcast. Welcome from the crew.
I was just thinking about when your daughter was making fun of how you say you do your intros. Bring the box office to the box. Yeah, that was funny. I'm Jay. I'm here.
Why
I learned a lot.
Like you stay living in the goddamn past.
I know. That's why this movie was so fire to me, because I feel like I had a little bit of an enlightenment moment.
I just drop that shit and focus on the future.
I'm Jay. Let's just get into some shit. I don't like how Mel just be passe, like just throwing my shit to the side. Like, nigga, you wasn't the shit. You wasn't the shit. All right, I'm Jay. Man.
What's good, people? This is Zoe. We back in the building for another one, and y'all out here with us on this one. This is gonna be a good conversation piece today. Interesting film. We're gonna get into it.
Once again, thanks again for checking in with the True View Podcast. It's your boy, or should I say, man, grown man, MJ. You dig? And I am happy to be here with you all presenting this lovely film. Fellas, let's get it.
Yes.
Yeah.
So this week on the True View Podcast, I like how we all have an NPR voice, because this film calls for an NPR voice. It wants you to just embrace the now, the present. And that's
Open
why
up your heart.
Listen to your heart.
All right, niggas. All right. See, this is why people can't take us seriously. All right? Like, every time we try to do some serious shit, y'all got to go act like fool. Now, as I was saying, ladies and gentlemen,
Don't make me act a fool. Shout out to Master P, man.
If you're wondering, yes, Lamel can fight. So I know no matter how much you want to fight, you want to slap him sometimes. Just, yes, he can fight. And he will fuck you up, but it might be worth it. Just one good hit.
Non-violent, man. I'm a pacifist that will pass a fist.
Bars.
Yo, that's dope. That's very papoose of you.
Yeah, I'm a passive aggressive that's just trying to get past the aggression. You get what I'm saying?
I'd really like to introduce the movie. Y'all gave your teachers hell. I know that.
Oh, yeah. At the same damn time. Yeah.
And speaking of time, we're going to be looking for a needle in a time stack, right? I don't really like the title of this movie. Outside of that, I think it was a great film, but I'm getting ahead of myself. What is needle in a time stack?
No. You can't just say that and keep moving.
I got to read the synopsis. The title is trash. The title, Needle in a Time Stack.
Robert Silverberg did this back
trash.
in 1983. Like, this is from a 1983 short story that he wrote in the Playboy, June 1983 issue, with Mariana Gravate as the Playmate of the Year. She had a fold out and pin it.
That dude definitely raped some bitches.
What?
Allegedly. I don't know. I just feel I'm watching my mind.
Where'd that come from? Where'd that come from?
Wait a minute. I would just shout out the original writer.
Mel started talking about Playboy, and I'm watching that shit. Hef was a foul dude.
Oh my God.
Yeah,
needle in the time stack.
Oh yeah, needle in the time stack. Let's stay
Synopsis.
Story time with Jay.
Y'all leave our Chicago in alone right now.
Do y'all see? You know what? Nick and Janine live in bliss until her ex warps time to try to tear them apart by using Nick's old girlfriend. As Nick's memories and reality disappear, he must decide what he's willing to sacrifice to save or let go of everything he loves.
Ooh.
Man, that's a deep. So that was deep, wasn't it, guys?
No.
You have no soul. No, even a little bit. Like, just no. All right, man. Let's just get into it. And I want to start off with.
Look at me now. Look at me now. Oh.
I cut you off before you
I
tried to do a
appreciate you.
cheesy ass transition. I was like, let me just.
You know, we've been doing this for a while, so obviously. Nah, but I thought it would be interesting for us to start at the Look at Me because it was the idea of time travel seems like so far away, but the appearance of the film was so close to where we are today, right? Like, I'm pretty sure the phones they were using were mirrored the most recent flip Razr phone, right? Or the Huawei folding screen phone, right? They still had paper and pads, but then they also had like touch screen. What up? What's with the Matumbo?
Dikembe Mutombo. God damn, Jay. What the hell? This motherfucker. How you verbally dyslexic? What the fuck just happened? He said Dikembe Dicumbo. What the
Oh God, I fuck white bitches, man. I don't know these names.
God, dog. No, I was waving my finger because I was kind of conflicted when you said we on the subject of time travel and stuff like that. You feel like it's far away?
I do. Honestly, the idea of warping time and being able to go back, like fully go back, not just in a theoretical sense or not in the sense of like looking through. I think we're close in the sense of like maybe uploading pictures and them dragging memories through like your what's that thing called with the VR headset?
The Oculus.
The Oculus, right? Like looking through an Oculus and then going on the metaverse to look back at your birth or whatever, to be present for your birth. That type of shit is not too far away, right? I think they can formulate that through pictures, through videos, short clips. They can create a story. But the idea of being able to present you in your past life, to be able to interact with other human people where they see you and then even make a ripple effect for the future, I think we're far away from that.
Okay. I don't know, man. When I seen them grow a human ear on the back of a mouse, I was like, you know what,
bro, we just lived through COVID so that we could invade Russia.
Fun.
Trust me, with that, when it comes to the medicine, we got that. Like chemicals and shit, we got that. But time travel,
I don't know, man.
I think you just want to be idealistic.
Not really. I mean, I think about how they're building all these spaceships and all this other shit. Like, technically, whenever we go into outer space, you're a time traveler because of the light years and everything that it takes you to travel. So when you do come back here to Earth, you have the whole Earth is faster. Yeah, the whole Earth is way ahead than where you naturally are.
Okay. All right, I'll take that. So, but that's what I'm saying. But
it's that type of stuff that Lamel just said, and I think that the constraints of time are blending to be more and more, almost more and more subjective. The way we are with this digital age and this technology, like you were saying with the metaverse and stuff like that. So I think we might be closer than 20 years, bro.
I mean, if we are, that'll be interesting. I think one effect of the pandemic for me was the loss of time. Like, I realized that without like a daily routine, I don't know what time of the day. Like, for the first 6 months of the pandemic, I didn't know when was what, except for when the sun went up and when the sun went down. That's the only time I knew it was nighttime. You know what I'm saying?
And your lotion bottle went dry.
Nah, man, I don't use lotion. It creates a mess. All right, I just naturally lube up. Fuck out of
what?
So,
just nigga just said he get wet, dog.
No, I meant like a patooey, like just what in the hand, like.
Okay.
Oh, bro.
You said, bro.
Bro just said he spit on his move. Just stop.
I got you.
I'm alone.
No, I got you.
Oh, so y'all just be using your Jergens like that? Y'all got Jergens money like that? Y'all got aloe money? I use nice lotion. You see how dark I am? I get very ashy. I can't afford to just be using my lotion on things people aren't seeing all willy-nilly. You see my ankles? I could use a half a bottle on my ankles alone, B. Like I can't.
Oh man.
You gotta sometimes you gotta sacrifice.
I did want to bring up, like, if you really dig and delve deep.
Oh, don't try and just switch. No. Don't do that. Because when you do that, it makes me look like I'm a fucking weirdo. What we're not going to do is just brush off and go back on track now.
All right, you're right, Jay. All right, so, like, going back to this time thing. Oh,
we're going to, you know what?
Let's
just move on.
Like, what we're experiencing when we see and when we speak, by the time the electrical currents and stuff hit our brains, we're already speaking and living about the past, even when you think you're in the right now time.
But those are all theories. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's a theory that I'm not saying it's a wrong or right. It's just like it's an idea, it's an expression. It's like, yeah, me saying this sentence is already in the past.
Yes,
that is a theory, right? Like, I can't then go back, watch myself say the sentence and be like, nigga, don't stop talking about spitting in your hand and jerking off. Like, that's like, I can't take that back. That's in the universe now, right?
It's in the universe, it's in the cloud. And it's on trueviewpodcast.com where y'all can go like, subscribe, share, and comment, and hit that like button if y'all love this damn crazy ass content we get y'all. Trueviewpodcast.com.
What I was referring to with what I was referring to was I enjoyed.
Yeah. Whoa. Mind your words.
Watch your words. Let me get it together. Let me get it together. All right. Let me grip on the situation. Let me take a hold of the situation real quick.
Come on.
Look, man. Okay. Let me wrap my hands around it.
Goddamn.
Let me wrap my hands and massage this properly. So what I'm trying to say is, I just enjoyed the fact that the movie became more relatable because they had people wearing, for example, something as simple as the clothing they were wearing. You're still wearing jeans, sneakers, and normal jackets. Like do you remember the movie Time with Justin Timberlake?
Yes.
Like they made it seem like in the future we were all going to be dressed like fucking priests, which
and
that's kind of scary.
But technically, they was right about that. They was predicting
COVID. Yep.
Mm-hmm. I'm just saying.
I'm telling you, they be putting shit in.
And I'm sorry, Ye, but they predicted Kanye's clothing line.
Damn. The sanitation boots.
That gotta be hot. Can we stick on topic, please? So
don't nobody want to talk. Look, you can feel Chicago love on the podcast. Don't nobody want to talk about that man's clothes. Like, he make the music though.
Chicago did him dirty. I still say
Chicago ain't do that nigga dirty.
Y'all created it. Y'all traumatized him.
We ain't traumatized shit. Rock Nation's traumatized his ass.
You know what?
Through there playing all that damn music. Ain't nobody giving a better shot.
So listen to me. There's this guy named Wayno who used to run with Beans back in the day, and he was an intern at Rockefeller. He said that Kanye used to go in that office and play that song, do that over and over so he could get the right take. So when you see the look on that girl's face, it's probably the 15th time she's heard that song that day until he got the right take. But anyway, off topic. A needle in a time stack or whatever. Yeah, whatever. So in the movie, I just thought how they kept things as close to our present, but showed the future was very interesting.
Possibilities in
the future, right? So then for me, it drew me in a lot more as far as like being able to focus on the words they were saying. Like they had some really good bars in here.
I'm sorry to jump in, but they never actually declare what time frame this was, did they?
Exactly. Which was another thing that keeps you interesting, right? Because this guy's flipping pages on an iPad, which is something that we're familiar with now. But the idea of being able to flip a digital page, I don't know. That seems one more like we're only 2 years away from being able to see that. Or
They
That
already
sound-
got
it
the
sound
digital
like some-
pages. They already got those.
all right, so
Yeah.
y'all got a different level of wealth. Who the fuck?
No, I ain't say I got it. I didn't see the shit. They already have that digital shit, and they already have a lot of places. They're starting to already make the screens and stuff we're seeing where people throwing stuff up on these screens. And you're gonna see a lot more of this shit come once Apple drops the glasses.
Yeah.
You're gonna have all of the Apple
did it
glasses
first.
with all of Google too. I mean, all of them. You're gonna start seeing more and more of that shit. But that stuff already exists. We're just
That
waiting
nigga
to.
Hove just invested in a company like that too.
It's smart. Tech is the
Yeah,
future.
I mean, like when I was working on technology patents, it was a lot in autonomous driving and like augmented reality. A lot of the Google glasses were constantly coming up as prior art, but I'm boring everybody, so let's move on.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I do like the fact is the hustles are still the hustles in the future. Them little kiosk motherfucker that be selling you some bullshit, they still gonna be there in the future in the mall. They don't go away. And now they just like, oh, we'll just give you your money back. Because you're not gonna remember that you gave them the money in the first place. Like, how do we not see this?
I saw
You
that
remember.
going into that scene, but it was like it was so minor. I looked at it just from another perspective of like when you think of famous collectors or people who do big collecting type things, you always see it. I always see man in that space more so than anything. Only first time I started seeing women in that space is when Beanie Babies came along. But men have been collectors of cars, tractors, old signs, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. So it's like when I seen him do that, I'm like, a man is gonna find a way to secure his present. You know what I'm saying? So I looked at it as a security measure. And so I didn't see I thought of what you said, Jay, as far as when you lose your memory, when everything phases out again, you're not gonna remember this whole segment after a few hours. But the fact that it's stored, they still have it.
Right.
And it's still supposed to be on their drivers. But the whole situation where it was lost and everything else, I thought that was some bullshit.
Yeah, that was 100% fuckery.
No, but I just looked at it from the basis that, you know, men are the preservers of the planet for the most part, dog. You know what I'm saying? Museums and all that other shit.
But it's Mother Earth.
But what you mean is Mother Earth?
I mean, I don't really know where I'm
You
going.
just
I just feel like
you just want spiritual with it, man.
I don't really know, man. I still got some residual weed. I mixed the clementine and shit with some OG.
Yeah, I wanted to point out minute marker 1 hour, 11 minutes, and 10 seconds.
Oh yeah, you sent that shit to the fucking group chat. I was like, what is happening?
Hand versus head. I want y'all to look at it. Because I wanted, if y'all go back and look at it, this is when Alex is caressing Nick's head, and her hand.
Oh, stop it! Don't do that to that woman. Don't do that to that woman.
That's the camera angle.
That's the dude. Don't do that to that woman.
Was she like the fingers and shit for ET when he was doing the phone home? Because them motherfuckers was reach.
Honestly, I think he just has small limbs because when she put his hands on his belly, her hands kind of like engulfed his hands also then too. I did notice that part.
See? She got some long hands, bruh. Or either he got a little head. Like, I don't know. But she engulfed his whole face. I was like, man, if she ever get pissed off at this dude, she taking the whole fucking head off. Like straight pumpkin head for real. That motherfucker gonna be Ichabod Crane in this motherfucker.
What did you guys? Okay, we're gonna move on. I don't know if we should talk about this in the look at me or maybe in the short bus. fuck. The order of this is probably not the best. So let's just Mel. Can you adjust pivot if you need to? But one thing I thought was interesting was how the parallel between this and iRobot, with Will Smith's obsession over old sneakers, and then this guy's obsession over old technology. Did anyone notice that or think that was interesting?
I noticed that he liked the old technology,
the old tech, and
radios,
specific music,
old TVs, things like that. But I didn't relate it to any other movie at all.
I just thought he was just dwelling on the past. Like he was just trying to hold back. Maybe those items brought forth some kind of childhood thing for him, which was just basically trying to place us in a spot. Maybe like it was a near future for us to where, because all of those items were from my childhood at least, and I can be like, oh shit.
The
shit.
anti-shock CD case, the CD player that we all begged our mom to spend $120 on, and then that shit still skipped.
10, but you had 10 seconds of buffer. You had 10 seconds of buffer.
You try to run for a train station, a train for that shit, and that shit would just fall apart.
You need to make it in 10 goddamn seconds, motherfucker. You got
goddamn CD players.
That's why we was athletes back then. This shit would break down. God damn it.
Yeah, I mean, speaking of the retro stuff, he always liked music. Like a lot of the technology that he was using was music based, right? So he had an old vinyl player. He had an old CD player, record player, Casio.
Why do you gotta say old like that though, man? It ain't like they wasn't that far. Like it's not that old. Like it's like they still kind of recent.
I hit on something, didn't I? You got which one of those items do you have right now in your house?
Everything you name.
Can we move on? I'm done with you. You're a hoarder. You have a problem. You have a problem.
I got a record, like a legit record player. I got cassette deck.
Why do you have a cassette deck?
Because I got cassettes.
What's wrong with that, man?
We're never going to use those.
I mean,
if you love audio and you love sound,
yeah,
that's some of the purest shit.
You'll never be able to hear the way a record sounds in today's streaming world. So sometimes it's just about experiencing the nostalgia of it.
Stop it. Get better headphones. You will be able to hear the way a record sounds.
No, you can't.
No.
Madlib on Madlib's what is it? Was it the Alfredo? What's the joint he did with Freddie?
But he used the actual record player to record the audio.
But you still hear the pop. You still hear the pops and skips of.
But what I'm saying is,
in the synthetic shit,
to hear it out loud versus through your headphones, it's a difference.
You're using a different kind. You're using old school seasoning. I got that new flavor. You know
but that old school is fire. Put something new up against your grandmama's cooking, nigga. All right. Yeah,
that's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair. That's not fair.
You just said old school. You talking about I got that new shit.
But not with food, man. Now food is different. Food is different.
Grandmama's cooking.
Food is different.
Record player is your grandmama's cooking. Now put something new up against it.
Shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it, shout but shout it.
Look like he came up short, ladies and gentlemen.
Anywho,
he's still thinking.
Because all right. So then, okay. Now let me ask you this: do you think that so then the record players and the CDs, right? I felt like, and even the music and the fact that they use live bands in the opening scene, right? Were those little gems of his obsession with the past and his obsession about being alone in the past, right? Because the coffee shop, for example, I remember being named Union. And I thought that was interesting because the most prominent point where you saw that was in the dialogue between him and his sister, where he asked her if have I always been lonely, and then they pan out and you just see Union as the name of the coffee shop. I don't know why I decided to I don't know why I decided to bring that up.
I don't know. It might have been like a little hidden gem. I didn't even catch that one.
I didn't reference into that scene, but I caught it just to catch it, I guess. But I guess that was the camera work that was being done, so I give that credit to the direction.
See, that's why I thought this film was so interesting, is because like the from the props to the placement to the positioning of the actors, the script comes to life in how the lines are delivered, right? But in not only how, but where and at what points. Like,
no, what you saying, Jay, is right, and it's not necessarily in the lines; it's in the detail.
Exactly.
How the red radio came back in every scenario. How the dog went from a dog to a cat,
and then a different type of dog.
Yeah, how the same house got flipped up with different decor. It was just the details that I was getting.
And then his sister saying the same things over and over throughout. Like,
so it was like, for me, I got confused in that, and that was part of the shortcoming that I had. That there wasn't the timeline reset too much for me.
See, that
meaning
to me,
that if I got phased out, I should still be on on March 5th or whatever. But now the changes that happened, I should just be on March 5th going forward with the change that happened. It seemed like they kept going back to the 3rd, getting to the 5th, going back to the 3rd, getting to the 5th.
And then maybe going to the 7th and then double back.
Yeah, and then double back again.
But to me, that's how you create deja vu, right? And a lot of his discomfort or like just being uncomfortable or not feeling right was all a gut feeling. It couldn't be explained, which is why he had such a hard time with Janine in the beginning. Is like he's trying to verbalize it and explain to her like something don't feel right. We feel off. Like I don't even fucking like cats. Like that. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
I was so with him on that one when he said, "Nigga, fuck them goddamn cats."
So I did think it was fucked up that he ain't go to help her look for the damn cat now. Like,
man,
it's your cat. It's your cat though.
Nah, that was Homeboy's cat. Homeboy set this shit up. He knew. Supposed to be my boy, and you gonna give me a goddamn cat.
Hey, fuck your kitty. Ooh, that's a nicer new name.
No, it ain't Jay.
Think about it. Like, fuck your kitty.
No.
You're not even like giving it a chance. Like, let it marinate in your mind.
No, delete.
You're like the worst.
What other short buses?
That's what I'm saying.
I got a short bus.
Okay, go ahead.
The main thing that I think I had a problem with the film was the backstory. I felt that in the beginning they started off with Nick and Janine, right?
Right.
We really didn't get no backstory. All we got was conflict, and through the conflict, we heard some of the backstory of how they met and everything. But Janine and Tommy's story was never really told. And I got kind of daydreaming on how they even met to even have the whole connection, because Nick was with Alex originally, where the movie was in the middle of the movie.
Yeah, they didn't complete that. Yeah, they never.
Yeah, and that really didn't get completed. We never really saw them at a place where they were happy to be in a relationship that progressed that long. It was like a lot of backstory that I didn't.
We did. We saw it.
You got it through other folk. You got it through other folk.
Yeah.
Other folks' testimony.
Yeah.
You didn't get it necessarily.
It was third party. It wasn't direct. I got you.
Yeah, it wasn't direct at all.
But that's my thing. It's like no disrespect, but who gives a fuck? Like, it's not his story. It's Nick's story, right? It's
Yeah,
Nick's,
I get what you're saying. I get what
Yeah.
you're saying, but in Nick's story, Tommy is heavily involved.
Tommy's heavily involved. And so for me, the backstory that I needed was not necessarily that I thought I needed at first. Like, because up until Nick goes back in time himself, I was getting very irritated because I needed to see the relationship between Tommy and Nick. I needed to see
I was getting there.
Like,
next.
yeah. So
Right,
that's the back,
there
not
next.
necessarily Nick and Janine, but more so Tommy and Nick, where it's like, where did this, like, because I felt like there was some underground, deep-seated jealousy, hate type shit. Like,
Well, the thing was that Nick and Tommy were friends.
right.
Nick played by Odom's character. Tommy played, I forgot his name.
Orlando Bloom.
Orlando Bloom. Right.
No, is it Orlando Bloom?
These two are definitely heavily involved in the story. That's why I felt like we should have got some backstory with Tommy involving either Janine or Tommy involving Nick. And the fact that we didn't get that, it left you kind of, like you said, just in a irritated type of mode watching it. Like, you like, because you're enjoying the story.
Right.
We did get Tommy Nick, but it was like
later on,
way
too late.
And it was almost like
after
we
the
got
point
this.
Jay talking about, though. It was after the point Jay's talking about, where he was before he went back by himself.
Yeah, and that's my thing. It's like, I was irritated at the lack of like explanation on the relationship, and I see where you're coming from too, because how I felt about not seeing Nick and Tommy's stories, how you feel about not seeing Tommy and Janine's story, and at least I got
the same about both. I feel the same about
Fair.
both. I felt Tommy and Nick's story would have explained Tommy and Janine.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Yes. But instead, I felt like it explained Alex's relationship and all of it, and I kind of was like, "Who gives a like?"
Alex was like the fourth character. We don't need her story.
Yeah.
I was like, where did that come from?
That's what I was gonna bring up. I felt like they
rushed.
Gave us information on every character except for Janine. Whether like throughout the whole story, I still don't know shit about Janine. Besides, she takes some damn pictures.
Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
but that was part of my short bus. I wanted to say, do you guys feel that this would have been better as a series over a movie?
Yes.
Holy fuck yes.
Damn.
They could have gone more into detail. I think it could have been way more detailed. We would have gotten a better quality.
I'm on the other side of y'all three, I think.
Wait, hold on. I'm not
on
saying
the other side of y'all three.
I'll let Zoe finish and then I'll go.
Go ahead, Zoe.
No, that's pretty much it. I just think that it
would have been, you'd have been able to elaborate more, right?
A lot more.
And I'm not talking.
I think it would have been way more boring.
No, I disagree.
How many episodes, Lamel?
Nah,
I give it like maybe a limited series, maybe.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm not talking about a season.
It depends on the budget too. If they had more of a budget, I think the technology dive.
Would keep you in. Yeah,
the
that's
imagination from that part would have, had people a little more glued.
To piggyback on what Joe is saying, because again, things look very relatable to where we are now. So imagine like a 10-episode series where they're diving into different technologies.
Way too much. Oh, that's way too. I'm not watching too much.
Six, seven, or even 3 actually. 3 might be good.
Even Euphoria do 8 episodes. They do like 7, 8.
7, 8.
So that's why I say give it 5. They can get a 5.
Side note. Series used to be a lot longer than what we be getting now too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I know, because the
attention span is shorter.
Yeah.
No, it's because back in the day they used to throw money at people. Remember, they used to give you a holding deal for $500,000 for the summer. Just be like, you can't work anywhere. Just here's $5,000 or $1 million. Just chill. Like, they don't do that shit no more. There ain't no more holding deals. They had the money to like risk 30 to prepay for 30
they
episodes.
Still do holding deals. They still. It's just you got to be that exclusive of a motherfucker to do.
Oh, really?
That's solid. They still do holding deals. It's certain people who can't go to certain networks. Yeah.
Okay. What were you saying, Mike?
The reason I say that I wouldn't want to see this in the series is because I think you get more value out of it in the movie. The movie itself was close to 2 hours long.
Mm-hmm.
150.
I felt the length was decent. It could have stretched it out if we want to dig in on the
backstories,
the details and backstories. But if we stretch this to a series, none of us want to sit through a series of The Notebook.
But this isn't The Notebook.
I actually enjoyed The Notebook, so
I'm not sitting through
you said
series.
You said that again, Lamel. Every time you say that, like it's just this much respect, and I'm just like,
I enjoyed. What do you want?
Niggas,
what do you want?
Chinking his own armor, huh, Jay?
Just a little bit, bro. And it's like I'm seeing it.
I'm comfortable enough in mine, man. I enjoyed
it. It ain't even about the sappiness of it or the manhood value that you're trying to claim. I'm not saying it like that. I'm just saying the story in general is flatline at a love story. It doesn't have too many different degrees to it. So if you're putting it into a series, you're not going to get too many curves in the narrative or waves in the excitement. It's going to be like
those time arcs were the excitement. Like they had to figure out what the hell going on, this, that, and the other. One shortcoming I did want to point out: if this motherfucker had the money to go do this in the first place, why is you worried about it? Like just go back and fix it in the first place.
Did you see his apartment when he came back? That shit wipes you out, bro.
Did you see his apartment? I mean, it don't matter when you coming back. It's gonna be different. Like it don't matter. You saw what happened with the first one. He came back. Shit, I don't know if I would have left that one. That was a nice ass crib. Like, shit.
Mike, I'm going to give you some pushback in calling this just a love story. I think there's a lot more introspectiveness there beyond just being a love story. It's our obsession with the past. It's being lonesome and coming out, and all those people who had to go through.
No.
Yeah,
it's definitely.
There's more to it.
Let's go down that trail.
Yeah,
this is definitely much more than a love story. But I think if you stretch it out, that's all it becomes.
And that's where
you get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying, because the only story that you would need to stretch it out for is for Janine. And that one character arc doesn't really value
Janine and Tommy. You would stretch it out for Janine and Tommy.
But that you can wrap
and what I'm saying, Jay, is if you're stretching it out, a lot of the stuff that we get in the movie as far as high points become a little bit more dull because it's the only thing that happened in this episode. You get what I'm saying?
I see what you're saying. Yeah, I get what you're saying. Like we would have to watch an entire episode of them at the bonfire. And I don't know if I would have given a fuck about that episode.
Thank you. That's
to me. I don't know if they was doing some juvenile. They had to been more juvenile. They was very adult at this bonfire. I was like, damn, wait, wasn't this like high school or something, like a college?
Yeah, when he was like bonfire and red wine, I was like, what bonfire you be going to? Like that's a different level.
Where the cocaine at? Like what?
Like where are you? Mike, so yes,
college.
Like
it was in college, right? Yeah,
and they rich motherfuckers. So
and they rich. Okay.
So so I'm clear, if you're educated and you have money, you do coke.
Yes. Yeah. All of
it might just ding ding ding.
That's who drinks scotch. No, that's Zoe rolling up again on the pod.
Oh
my bad.
Bro.
I think for me, the reason why, and we'll get to the score at the end, but I think the reason why I valued this movie so much was because I was high, but from the trip in Vegas, like I keep going back to it, I kind of like saw a completely different view in life. What's up?
No, keep going. I'm jumping in.
Right, I just kind of saw a different view, and I remember talking.
Welcome.
I remember like being blown out of my mind talking about like not knowing how to be happy, and I realized part of that was because I'm constantly. I'm not gonna say this. I am not gonna say this.
You might as well say it.
Yeah, we gonna help.
Holding on to the shit from the past.
Man,
And
I always tell your ass
is
to let go.
emotional.
Let that shit go, bro.
And that's the emotional constipation. And what I realized watching the movie was if you focus or if you harp so much on the past and what could have been or what people are trying to correct in their past because you put some kind of level of regret on them, like he was doing with Tommy, which it was true, but like he harped on it, it's going to eventually leave you with nobody in your present because people are going to you're going to lose everyone. And then that's the loneliness that you are trying to avoid. You're going to ultimately kind of force yourself into. And I just remember when I was at that bonfire in Vegas thinking to myself, like, I don't know how to be happy. I need to learn how to be happy. And I even said it on the podcast, like, I need to learn how to be happy. And I saw that in Nick's character because even though he had Janine, he was just waiting for the shoe to drop for Tommy to come and get her. Like, almost like he didn't feel like the way he got her was like subconsciously, even though they never admit it, I think he was never happy with how they got together.
In his defense, that nigga was coming to get his ex-wife. He was not paranoid.
He wasn't. And he wasn't. But look at what he lost in it, right? Like the time before he actually did lose Janine, they were just in a miserable state. They were unhappy. And I don't know if it's better to lose someone when your guys are in a miserable state versus to lose someone when you're at your peak of happiness. You know what I'm saying? Either one is going to hurt, but like I feel like that did not help his situation any further. So,
hey, that's some crazy shit. He said, "I'm gonna go and give you my old chick from the get go, just so that
you get the one that I really want." Shit. I like how I'm opening up, and this motherfucker just be like, "Hey, he just bitch swapped." Like,
my bad.
It's like, hey, bro, he just traded in his old bitch for the bitch that he really wanted. Like, did y'all notice that? Like, just out of nowhere.
Well, I think the reason that happened in the story is because he realized that they were already in love with each other, and he was in the way of that.
And I think Nick didn't see that because he was obsessed over what he had lost, which is further, not Nick, I mean Tommy. When Tommy was doing the time warps, if he was being honest with himself, he would be doing the time warps to correct it to be back to be with Alex. But he was so obsessive over what he had lost in the past and obsessing over the past, he was just hell bent on Janine.
Was trying to get some get back. He's like, "Oh, you gonna steal my wife, motherfucker?"
I hate niggas like that. Yo, just chalk it up to the game.
Yeah.
Just take the L.
Oh, yeah. We gonna get you. We gonna get you, Nick.
Shit.
Nick, I'm putting cases on all of you motherfuckers. Nick, I'm putting cases on you, and you're gonna be in Pelican. You're gonna be playing basketball in Pelican Bay when I'm done with
you, motherfucker. Nick, I'm coming to get him.
Mike is unimpressed by all of this, by the way.
I'm gonna take a step back a little bit to the point where you was talking about Jay, where it's more than a love story,
right?
And I agree to that in the movie form. That is more than a love story because it comes down to a story of decision making.
Okay, and lead with that.
Decision making and in relationships, and like, did I make the right decision? Everybody has that fear of, am I settling, or is this the person I'm supposed to be with? And I said this to my girl early on in our relationships, seeing that we both met and we were, in our young 30s or approaching our young 30s. And what I said to her, by this time in the game, for a woman, you didn't have a nigga that knocked the back out, that you got stuck in the back of your mind. And for me, it's a broad that somewhere along the lines thought I should have married her somewhere down the line before I met you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's
I love how you made it like
gonna be.
for you it's marriage. For her, she just got blown out. Like I love
Well,
like,
but you gotta say it from you gotta say it from the stance that affects the other person.
right.
You see, saying your woman telling you that it was another guy she possibly might have married might not affect you as much as you knowing another nigga didn't touch that back spot that you scraping on.
I ain't gonna talk about
you feeling
no, man. Yo, the way he said that, right? Let me just tell you, when me and my wife were like courting, and I was like, look, man, like, you know, let's just kind of keep it cash, and like you could do what you want to do, and I'm gonna do. I think I've said this before, and she was like,
that shit don't work, bro.
But if y'all met young Jay, you might be the one who's blowing the back out.
Hold on a second. I was young. I was probably like 26. Let me just show you. Let me show you what she said. Let me show you what she said. I said we could keep it cash. We could do our own thing, and she was like, okay. And I was like, and she's like, so that means you could see other people. And I was like, and I could see other people. I was like, yeah. And she was like, and I was like, yeah. And you know, if it leads to something, I could have sex with other people. And she's like, okay. So that means I could go fuck other guys. I was like, hold on. It's something in how she said the fuck other guys. I wifed her immediately. I was like, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So I get your point. And
she made your ass grow up real quick.
Like that.
And she wasn't talking about going to marry nobody else.
No, she just said fuck.
So that's why I say it from that stance point, because for a woman, he's fucking everybody right now. You know what I'm saying? She think you're cheating today. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting upstairs from my girl. She checking my phone right now. You know what I'm saying? All of that type of shit.
Oh, shit.
It never stops. So to say that I was almost in the relationship that was final is something that touches her differently than it touches a man. So that's why I phrased it to her that way. But in saying that, I would say man or woman would want to have the ability to have these options, maybe that Nick may have got to explore. That's what the
sister was saying. That's exactly what Jaden Young, Zoe Mickelson was saying when she was on the lake with Alex, and she said,
wait. That's another short bus that we didn't talk about. It didn't explain how you motherfuckers became brother and sister.
That's a matter. But that's also something with today's.
Yeah, that's adoption. They said, wait a minute, we need to check a box. One of these boxes got to get checked.
I thought we had made it past without mentioning the checking of boxes.
One of these boxes need to get checked.
I knew we were going to go there.
Matter of fact, we'll use this one character and check two boxes.
Yeah, exactly. You know exactly where I was going.
Guys, like in today's day and age, after we saw things like
the Sharpie check on that one, the other one's just got a pencil. It was like a little pencil line. Then there's a Sharpie.
She do the check like I do. I do the check and then I do the X on that. I do a check and another slash the other way. You know it's.
We're not trying to, like race and color is kind of like ambiguous, and we're trying to like just remove
family.
it.
I was going to say, this country was built on racism. What are you talking about?
Can we stay on course? Can we stay on? I don't know what I'm just trying not to. I did not want to go down another road.
All right. We'll get back on course. So his sister was saying what, Jay?
When she was saying, God damn it, she was like,
love you a long time.
Can you?
Huh?
What's wrong with you?
He was paraphrasing. She said she'll always love him.
Love a long time. She love a long time.
Yeah.
So, as I was saying, right?
That girl fell head over heels, literally.
When she was there, and she was like, think about what other opportunities in life you're only limited to one, right? Outside of, and then she said, monogamy is nothing but misery with company. And that to me goes back to your thought, like the process that you pointed out in the script, as far as like not being sure, like always feeling like something is off, or when it was Nick and Alex, it just was not, it did not feel like the right choice was made by either party. And I thought it was interesting that they chose for the sister to have that conversation with Alex, because it's like Alex didn't want to admit that she may have felt the same way Nick did, as far as like feeling off, right? Feeling like she may have chosen wrong, or she was really still in love with Nick. With
I
Tom.
thought that was
Nick
I
knew
thought
it
that was
oh, shit.
spoken more in that conversation that Nick and Alex had together when she was like, getting married to your best friend is okay.
Yeah,
He was like that, and he
Nick-
was like, just okay.
Nick knew the game as
Mm.
soon as she heard that this nigga was crying to Alex. Like, wait, he was like, wait, what? It's like, yeah, tears, like real tears.
he's human.
Oh,
He's human.
I see what the fuck
Hey,
going
bruh.
on. Okay,
Hey,
I'm gonna go
man,
fix
tear,
this
hey, a
right
little
now.
a little tear would loosen that shit up, right up, man. You know what I'm saying, just like slap right in there.
That's the natural lube.
Just more of it. Just more of it. Sometimes you gotta cry through it.
I already know he got to
Sometimes you gotta cry through it. You gotta
He
cry.
gonna spit on it, cry on it. Jay don't care. Whatever he got to do.
You know what, guys? I feel like we're spending a lot. We've been here for a while, and we've only touched 2 topics. Pause.
How you pause that?
I don't know. I don't know. You guys are making.
And you the one that made up this list.
Yeah.
We got a lot of segments. Got that?
Yeah, we do. I was like,
Yeah,
you
some
put
of this
every
can-
fucking segment in there.
And some of them can get dropped. Some of them can get
Yeah.
dropped.
Because I mean, the flavor was hot. Like we ain't even going to do the drops. We run out of time. The flavor was hot. I liked it. I love the jazz aspect and everything that they put to it. But
I love a black girl playing a flute. I don't know why.
yeah, that shit.
I don't
that
know
shit-
why, but that shit
that
is
shit was
like
hitting
really dope
to
to me.
open up with that shit too. I was like, yes.
And then you focusing on them lips, bro. Like she had to
I
like.
knew it was going there. I knew it was going there.
Whoa, wait a minute, man. I'm talking about the music.
Yeah, no, but like she had to have some power in them lips. Like, just saying.
I
Like,
did like the art and shit that was on the walls too in the first house, and then
it was art on the walls.
yeah, they had like it was like black, like
Oh
black
yeah, like
everything, and then once
kind of
homeboy
looked like Amazon logo behind it right there.
once homeboy took Alex away, was it Alex?
Janine.
Janine. Once homeboy took Janine away, that the shit was whack. I was like, nah.
Yeah, he took Alex too. Shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, he took Alex. But I'm talking about the art. I'm talking about the art in the house.
No, Janine had the dope art because she was the artist.
Right.
Alex was in the crib with Alex. When he was in the crib with Alex, and this is important that you're pointing this out, LaMel, because it was when he was in the crib with Alex, you noticed it was very sterile. It was very
sterile. Yeah,
like it was. Yeah, it didn't really.
It was
have
more
any, like,
architectural
homely touch. Yeah, it was like
architectural. Yeah.
It was like clean. It was slate. It was monochromatic.
Very IKEA.
Yeah, very IKEA. Good points though. And then when he had the crib, when it was just him, you notice all his pictures on the wall were geometrical and architectural type pictures.
Mm-hmm.
Right. See, like
his own personality.
The thing that you pointed out,
the way they put all that stuff in there, the detail in the movie was.
I meant to bring it up in my look at me,
and that's part of the hints that I was talking about because I felt like that's further. They made the home with Alex feel cold because they were cold with each other, right? Like, and
no, that shit was cold though. if I could take Janine and move into my house with Alex, oh hell yeah, we good.
But fuck all the bullshit, right? This man.
You what?
I thought it was the same crib each time. It wasn't the same crib.
I thought it was the same crib, just different decorations.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
There was the only new crib was him by himself. That was a new crib.
You sure?
Yeah.
I
thought it was different too.
I thought it was different cribs.
When they was the way they was walking in and out the house, it was 2 different type of.
Yeah, that's what I thought. And then too, when Alex popped up, he was on a completely different road heading home.
Yeah.
I gotta watch it again.
Maybe I see it already has rewatchability.
Yeah, I watched it twice. I did watch this one.
See, I'm telling you, bro. Like, look, I ain't even picked this, but I know quality when I see it. But fuck all the bullshit. If y'all like, before we get out of here, I just want to know. I just gotta know, right? I feel as though if they, and the reason why I don't think time travel is ever going to be a thing, there's 2 things for sure that we're going to do. I'm definitely going back. And now that I know all the bitches, like after the fact that tell you I had a thing for you and you just talked yourself out the pussy, I'm just going back and knowing exactly what to do to get the pussy. That's number one. Number two, I'm 100% doing the Biff shit.
Your ass up right now.
I'm 100% doing the Biff shit.
That's gonna be the future term of goddamn it, splurging on the pussy. Goddamn it, that's what that is.
Splurging on, yo, I'm just
because you're gonna have to pay to do it.
No, Jay gonna go back and do all of that work, and then realize he can't get the booty in the future because these mugs then turn lesbian and shit.
That happened one time. It happened one time, and I think it was one time, and I think she already had it in her. Like it wasn't my fault. It wasn't my fault. One time, God damn it!
Oh shit! Real quick. Crown him, real quick.
My drama queen was the sister. I hated her voice. I couldn't tell if she was transgendered. Damn. It was something about her presence, like she had like the '90s blowout, but like the deep RuPaul voice and like feminine face. What just happened with Asians? Like sometimes their genders like kind of like cross. That's why in Thailand you got the little boy girls, and it's just weird. Now my king, I'm going to give to Janine, because I just kind of loved her presence. I loved her presence in each scene. And although, yes, she did not have a lot of scenes, I loved her presence in each one. Okay. And she said some of the coldest lines for me. For example, love is a circle. You never really know where it begins and ends. You know what I'm saying? Like, and her emotions in delivering that monologue kind of was part of like was almost like a stepping stone in the movie where it keeps you wanting to see how you become invested in that relationship, which is why Mike wanted to know more about her backstory, which is why I wanted to see. You see what I'm saying? So for me, she was my. Yeah.
I gave my queen to Janine, actually. I didn't feel she was believable in her intimate moments when she's trying to be intimate with the camera and stuff. I do respect her acting ability. I love her in Harriet, but it didn't come across very well in her intimate moments. I gave my king to Orlando Bloom, because I think he came across as like your suave, like
the most believable.
Yeah, I was going to say suave, spoiled rich kid that got like just some pain in the past. Like you could tell that motherfucker was hurt by something, and as the story unfolded, you got to see like, oh, this motherfucker did you dirty. Like he did you dirty. Like he was motherfucking Danny LaRusso in the Karate Kid. Like you like, oh no, he the bad guy, but then when the story really unfolded, no, he got fucked over. Twice.
I'm tired of that story though. Like I'm tired of that arc of like the woe is me rich kid that like Daddy wants to give me his entire company and all I gotta do is say yes. Motherfuckers like
I like how it ended with his story though. Like, look, man, I said fuck all that shit.
Yeah, because it comes to happiness. Yeah, go ahead, my bad.
Yeah, I think I'm along the lines of Orlando as a king with Tommy.
Just hate.
You said what?
Just hate.
Said you hate.
It's all good. It's okay. It's okay to hate.
Queen. I don't know if I really had a queen in this.
The sister. Look at her face, bro. She had
the lead people to the sister.
She had the hair like Coming to America. She had like one.
Wait, which one was the sister?
The Asian
broad. Like she had the
Wong?
Yeah, man. Like
what?
Wong, that's her name.
Oh, that's her
name. There's definitely a Wong in there. Yeah.
My
like
yeah, my bad. I thought we was in song. Like, wait a minute. Oh, wait. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, no.
Just saying. I wasn't wrong.
I see what you did there. Wrong. You.
I'm saying. I'm just.
Now I ain't gonna lie. I kind of would put her, you know what I'm saying, on the queen. She was only because
little short bus.
Only because
beans like it's just
she was a little. she was a little. Her acting was a little over exaggerated at times.
Because you could see it. You could see it. It was right there.
What about you, Mike? God
See the
damn,
line,
man. God damn.
I'm telling you, bro. All right, no disrespect to her, because I'm sure she's. Let me look through her pictures before.
Like I said, Tommy might have been the most believable, but the movie ain't shit without Leslie Odom. So I'm giving
right.
it
For sure. I was hoping somebody gave it to him.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely.
I mean, that's the
giving him
obvious to me.
Yeah.
For me, the queen, I think Jay is right. I think it is the sister. I think she did the most overacting.
Yeah.
The other one was they friend. Who was it? The one that was sitting at the table telling her about the baby and all that stuff. I thought she was whack too.
Oh, they
yeah.
gotta replace the sister with old girl from the new is that Spider-Man? Not Spider-Man. We reviewed this joint.
Zendaya?
No, he's
Aquafina.
Oh, you trying to keep it Asian. Okay. Yeah.
Honestly, I think
I like Aquafina. So
hold on, I'm gonna tell you, like, I honestly feel as though this is one of those situations where a box did not need to be checked. And I feel as though the lines that were being delivered would have been, and I've never said this, but if he had a black woman playing his sister, someone kind of like, I don't want to say Sanaa Lathan, but like a Sanaa Lathan-esque kind of woman. I like, the woman I'm thinking about, she was in a series called Love Story on HBO Max. And let me get her name, but
I'll look it up.
I know
yeah,
exactly
so like
what you're talking about.
So she is someone that I thought could definitely have played the sister a little bit better, but just because they felt the need to do the whole,
go ahead, Jay, get comfortable with saying they checking the boxes, because that's
her name is Jessica Williams. I thought Jessica Williams, if you Google her, look at the picture, look at how I think it's not too far-fetched. It's more believable, and the way she delivers lines is in this sharp, serious, and she wouldn't have gotten off the phone when he was like, "Oh, you've never been in a relationship." That wouldn't have been something to chase her away. There would be some pushback there, and you get a better dynamic in it. And I don't want to say it had to be a black
that's
woman,
a good take.
I felt like, I felt like this was like.
That's that again. You didn't write anything in your script explaining why these two were related. Yeah. So therefore, the whole imprint of you putting this person on screen lets me know that it's a box being checked.
It was a shock factor,
and it was it's a shock factor because we had the first 3 or 4 encounters with her on the phone. So they brought that in as a shock factor. Like I said on the other episode, it's an argument to be made that black women don't get roles. And you know what I'm saying? This was a role that was kind of designed for a black woman, and you didn't write in your script any way to make it otherwise.
Yeah.
He ain't
wrong when he right. He ain't wrong when he right. No politics, Jay. He ain't wrong when he right.
On point with this one. He's on point with this one because I just never. I loved a lot of what she was saying, but I just didn't like it coming from that face or that character. That person.
Gee, now that was harsh.
But it's not that I'm
shit. My bad.
Let's go have some fun now.
Yeah, let's have some fun. God damn.
You are the father. You are not the father.
This is iRobot meets Notebook. iRobot meets Notebook. Fuck yes, I got it out.
Deja Vu meets the Titanic.
Boo.
This is Upload.
Oh, I hope they bring
us and Jungle Fever. Shit.
Jungle Fever.
This is
Fight. No, what's that fighting movie that Halle Berry just did?
Bruised.
Bruised. This is Bruised and Don't Fuck with Cats.
This is Spy. This is Spy versus Spy. This
Did you say Spy versus Spy?
He on the right track. He on the right track.
Oh, them little cartoons, motherfuckers. This is Spy.
Oh, you doing the real? I thought you were doing the movie. All right.
The Spy versus Spy meets Love and Basketball.
Damn.
Yeah. This is Catch Me If You Can meets Love Jones.
Yeah. Okay.
This is Looper meets Cat Dog.
Cat Dog.
Looper. Brethren.
God damn. This is Love Jones meets In Time.
This is
Red Table Talk meets Wife Swap. Entanglements happen, guys. It's just an entanglement.
I hear you. I hear you. This is Free Guy versus Indecent Proposal.
Okay.
Damn.
All right. I was gonna say Basic Instinct, but I don't think I got a full look at the in between this, so that I don't really apply. I'm sorry, I said that out loud.
Ooh. This is The Butterfly Effect.
Yeah, that's where I was going.
Meets Best Man.
Okay. Okay.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. Oh shit. That's really good.
This is Minority Report meets. Did we say Looper?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We said Looper. Okay. Minority Report meets Love Jones.
We said Love Jones.
Damn.
I said
All right.
The Best Man.
Struggling today, man.
I just did the best.
You just did the best. The Wood.
Struggling today, man.
Minority Report meets The Wood.
I was gonna say the Wood. This is Finch. This is Finch meets The Wedding Date. I know y'all ain't seen that movie because it's a bunch of white people in it, but I promise you it's very nice and it's a very good movie.
Okay.
This is Tomorrowland
comedies.
Tomorrowland
meets Why Do Fools Fall in Love?
This is
that's a good one.
Inception meets. Damn, I just had the other one.
This is Back to the Future meets Cloud Atlas.
Okay. Let me think of mine. I just had that motherfucker.
This is shit.
Inception and Waiting to Exhale, goddamn.
Waiting to Exhale. Holy shit.
This is Brown Sugar.
Why y'all doing this?
These reminiscences.
We went too far now. We got too far.
This is Back to the Future.
I just said
Back. Well, I said it's a bunch of them, nigga. This is Back to the Future and the breakup.
He said you could use it at least 3 times.
Or if you count the cartoon.
No.
This is This is Tenet mixed with damn, hold on. No, we said The Best Man. What else?
All right, I got one.
Marry Me. This is Tenet mixed with Marry Me.
This is Terminator mixed with The Matrix, nigga.
Damn.
This is Love Hate mixed with 12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys.
12 Monkeys.
Who you calling a monkey?
You said 12 Monkeys?
It's a sci-fi.
Oh shit.
All right. This is Two Can Play That Game. Mix. This is Two Can Play That Game mixed with oh my god, I just had it. Notting Hill. No, it's not.
What was Notting Hill? I don't think I seen
that. Was a huge. You've never seen Notting Hill?
No, I don't
I'm
think
just a girl. I'm just a girl standing in front of a boy, asking her to love her again. How did you not see that movie?
I ain't see that.
Damn.
This is A Wrinkle in Time.
Man carried that one at the time.
A Wrinkle in Time mixed with Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure.
Bill and Ted.
All right, I think we're done. I'm not doing this to no more
He
black.
said, I'm not doing
This no more.
We are not doing this.
We're not. We were having fun
No,
before, but now y'all just being cruel.
What you mean we being cruel? This is
the True View podcast.
It's a True View podcast, dog. A bunch of different views.
A bunch of different views.
We're never gonna make it. They ain't never letting us in. I just want y'all to know. We're doing this for fun at this one because they ain't never letting us in. We're done. Never gonna.
Well, shit. In that case, then no.
Oh, okay. I'm kidding. I'm fucking kidding. There's a chance for us. Okay, there's a chance. We got this.
Oh shit.
Oh fuck, man.
Oh my god.
Oh god. All right.
We got any more?
Nah. Let's go to the.
Yeah.
I gotta fire.
This is Total Recall and Beloved, nigga.
Oh, Beloved.
Okay.
Look, Jason, hold on. Wait.
Okay. All right. This is
do one.
All right, I got one more. Hold on. I'm trying to get them together. I just got to get the second movie. Is it Nick of Time? What's the movie with what's the movie?
Nick of Time.
Oh my god.
He said Nick of Time.
Oh.
Just I don't know why I do this with him. Like, we can replace him. We can replace him.
This got the green screen though.
Oh, this is got the green screen.
This is In Time meets Fences.
Already said In Time.
Oh damn! Yeah. Oh, I need something for Fences.
Yeah, let's find another name for this joint. We didn't.
Okay.
Because I got a fire name.
Because this is Click and Planet of the Apes. But we gonna go ahead.
Planet of the Apes.
Click.
Who you calling apes?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan. Who you calling? Who's the apes in this movie?
It is everyone's favorite game show. Rename that movie.
Go ahead, Jay. Get yours off.
He got the finger up. He's ready.
Kitty Swap.
Kitty Swap. Bros before hoes.
I like that.
Deja Vu.
The Girl Is Mine.
Fuck with cats.
Fucks with cats.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Fucks with cats is on top. Fucks with cats is on top. All right. You see my kitty?
To infinity and beyond the booty.
One
beyond
dog,
the booty?
One dog, two bitches.
Whoa.
Hey.
Yo, wait a minute.
Oh god. Oh god. One dog, two bitches. No.
Trust your gut. If he would have did that shit from the beginning, trust your gut. Goddamn it.
Tramps and timestamps.
Say that again.
Tramps and timestamps. Because a homeless bitch is a tramp, but not like a homeless bitch. Like a bitch dog that's homeless is a tramp. So tramps and timestamps. I'm just using English. You saying the what?
Swing. Technically, yeah, he right. He ain't wrong when he right.
Fuck your kitty.
Four is a party.
Charlie is trans.
No. I don't really know where that's going, but I don't want no parts
of
that.
Talking about the dog getting changed.
The dog cat. The dog cat dog.
I'm surprised he didn't name Charlie in the damn crown, dog.
I know.
I
man.
almost did. I didn't know which one. Like, was he dog? Was he
cat? I didn't even realize
No
they kept naming the pet Charlie, whether it was a cat or a dog.
Was he a cat playing a dog, or was he a dog playing the cat? Like what?
That's my rename right there. Both of them.
What?
Both of them.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Oh god. Let me see. I had another one. Monogamy is misery with company.
What?
Or misery with company.
Circle of Love.
Oh, that's dope. I could be bad by myself. Do bad all by myself.
Your hoe chose.
Hey, there it is.
That's it.
There it
That's
is.
it.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. That one, yeah, we done. Yeah, that is it.
Yeah.
So,
No, that's a mic drop. That's a mic drop for real.
Needle in a Time Stack, officially named Yo Ho Chose.
Man, when you say that, you sound like the dwarfs and shit. That's like, hi ho, hi ho, yo ho chose.
Coming up next on WKR6.
Oh, God. All right, man. All right, so for real, all jokes aside, because we're running way past. I see why Zoe hates me on the episode. But this was a good conversation, so stop it. Like this was the movie.
We didn't even go hard on the conversation. I'll be honest. This could have been much deeper on the conversation.
Oh yeah, we kept it light.
We kept it light. We could have. This could have been an easy a 2-part. But
y'all getting them the comment section. We'll continue it on.
Yeah. Official score for A Needle in Time is going to be a 4.
I'll run that cut back, boy.
Bring it back.
I'm never going to your barbershop. I'm never doing that. Like your barbershop sound like they just take the alcohol in the hand and just slap it upside the fucking back of your head. Like
yeah. We got time. We ain't got time for all that. We gotta get to the next cut. We don't do them shine shits over here. No way.
Fresh haircut slap.
Got my hair all over my clean hair. No, I can't do this. Oh, you remember the back in the day when you used to get the skin fade and they do the fresh haircut slap?
Yeah.
Oh, hell no. I got in a few fights.
That boy clean. Right there.
No, I should turn purple because No, but okay, so Needle in a Time
school
Stack.
that had a lot of violence, and I don't never remember that happening. We wasn't looking for no reason to hit a nigga. It was
That's because in Chicago they give you
I went to school. No,
they give you
you're not walking around slapping people for no reason. No,
you were civilized.
Civilized. You know what come with that. That's all.
Yeah.
Oh shit, a gun. Yeah, because y'all just shoot people out here.
No, we wasn't shooting back then. We were scrapping.
Yeah. That wasn't in my generation. That's all.
Yeah, we came from a scrappers era. We know how to throw them damn hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, Needle in a Time Stack.
It ain't even about a win. It ain't gonna be easy.
Right.
Hey Zoe,
you know what I'm saying?
It ain't on me this one.
We not ashamed to take an ass whooping.
This one's not on me. You're gonna have a hard time editing this bitch, and it's not on me because I've been trying to get
the last 20 seconds of the damn episode.
Right, you had a whole pit in the middle of the podcast. Now it's on us.
Go take up the last 20 seconds. This y'all fault.
Right. You talk for a whole 20 minutes about how you self-lubricated and shit.
Right.
Why we got to talk about old shit? Well, I thought we said
we're living in the past.
We're not living in the past no more. Well, I thought we were moving forward. I got to
you get your ass in that damn time stack.
No, Jay, give me no thoughts on this joint, would you?
Man, I absolutely enjoyed this. I really want to rewatch it again with my wife. It's just trying to get her to sit down and watch something that's not about the Real Housewives of whatever the fuck is sometimes hard, man. But every now and then I got to backhand a bitch, but not her.
You gonna pay for that statement?
A little bit. I regret it as it came out.
Did you see everybody's eyes?
Damn,
everybody's want to pick it all back. She gonna fuck me up as soon as I leave out of here. No, but
I rewind it for you. Let's start the record on that.
Hey, so help a brother out. I 100% recommend this one. I loved it. I learned a lot about myself. And I like finding revelations about myself in movies. So anything that makes it a little bit more relatable to where I'm at in life now, I'm always going to give it a high score. And this one was just right on target for me.
Recommendation?
Absolutely. Yeah. I recommend. Well, no, because
you wouldn't recommend it.
No, because I think it's like, you have to have patience for this movie. it wasn't slow, but you have to have some level of patience. And if you're not, and you also have to be willing to be introspective, right? Because the biggest part of this movie was how close it was to where we are now, and how relatable this story of like, did I pick the right partner is. If you're not willing to even have that conversation with yourself, this isn't for you. And this movie is easily like something that I could rewatch and mean a lot to me. So I don't really feel like I like sharing that shit with people.
Okay, well, that's a personal take. That's not like from
I really feel
to the movie take.
No. That's just for me personally. I kind of want to hold on to this one.
I like to watch these types of movies only because it gives me introspect into a person that did not pick the right person, because I absolutely did pick the right person. I love my wife. Hey, baby, just want to say hi. Love you. And
was that a shot? Was that a shot, nigga? I picked the right person. Was that a shot? I was gonna say.
There wasn't no shot. I'm getting my points up. You know, Father's Day is around the corner.
Yeah, this is just all.
I get something this year.
I said Father's Day is around the corner. I'm trying to get my gifts up.
Hey, Jay,
all custody over there, filling the pie with cream over here. This mug here, bro. This is not the platform for that shit, man. We not standing with that shit over here, man.
Hey, you gotta use it. You gotta use
I fucks with your fam too, dog. We not
use
doing
the
that
influence.
Either,
That's what I'm doing. They told me to use my influence.
I'm putting a stop to that. All right,
I'm using my goddamn
all
influence.
you niggas doing this shit, okay? all you married niggas doing this shit, okay? I'm not standing with
your shit, man. Talk your shit, fam.
But shit, no, I would definitely. I suggest this to some people, man. People that are into these, like the rom. I wouldn't call it a rom-com, though. This is more like a romantic drama.
Yeah.
Is it a comedy? Is that a? I don't know.
Comedy,
with a little sci-fi in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I would suggest to it. Come here, Romedy-fi.
A love-fi, maybe.
I don't know, but I'd suggest it. I would definitely. I'm gonna end up rewatching this with the wife. I had mentioned it to her earlier and bust out my hand to head scene to just see if I was crazy, and she thought I was on point. But
y'all are meant for each other. You have corrupted that poor woman so much.
Yes, I did.
Moving right the fuck along. So you were saying something? You were speaking. Speak now, sir.
I don't know what I was trying to say, but
Mike, you got something?
as far as the movie though,
all right.
I think this was a good watch. I do think this film is for a certain crowd of people. I don't see many of my elders getting into this, and at the same time, I don't see too many like younger people getting into this.
What keeps your elders from getting into this, though? People who have lived out their decisions. What keeps them from getting into something like this?
I think the futuristic side of it. If they're into those type of films, the tech side of it. And it took a while for everything else to build out. Is the reason why I say that. I don't know. I think this like demographic of people who would really like this film is like, our age range, in my opinion. But
I feel like I see where you're going, but I think like part of the reason would probably be because the older people from like our elders, they don't want to relive the trauma they went through in the past because they probably had it a lot harder than we do.
They did.
So for them, it's like, I ain't thinking about that shit. I'm just glad I ain't got to go through it no more. You know what I'm saying? So for them, like, there's no need. They're not living in the past. Whereas I feel like because our generation and even the generation after us somewhat had it so much easier, it's always like they could have done more. You know what I'm saying? Or so the regret is constantly there. The regret is constantly being reminded. And the shit that
I think everybody lives with that, no matter the generation.
Yeah.
I don't think so, man.
I think so, bro.
All right, what'd you say?
So.
What'd you say, Mike?
No, Zoe, go ahead and finish. You was so long.
But yeah, that was pretty much it. I did feel it was some things missing. I felt the film was a little long. You know what I'm saying? For my taste, I think they could have summed all that up. You know what I'm saying? What was this? Almost 2 hours? I
Almost
say like
150.
Yeah, they could have summed this up in like a 115, 120 or something like that.
You got to remember, the world doesn't have your level of dialogue, like Zoe. So, like people might say more than 50 sentences.
Nah, bro. So you mean to tell me this nigga had to go back in time for 2 whole relationships just to figure out one thing, bro?
Hey, we all don't fall in love immediately like you, bro. Some of us got to like you happen to just hit the lottery out the gate. That don't happen for a lot of us. We had to go through some funky ass, how you say, Mike, some funky ass bitches. Like, it's just, so yeah, if you could double back and fix a couple.
See, so you might not have experience with a funky bitch.
Yeah,
like that shit will change the course of your life, dog. That shit does.
Yes, it will.
You lucky.
I never experienced that.
It corrects decision making. It does a lot of it
your
sharpens
mental health, like
it
your
sharpens
trust,
most men,
trust
but breaks
issues,
most
trust
men.
issues. Oh my
Man.
God, the trust issues. Like Jesus.
Yeah. See, none of that shit has been stirred, and you got a different dynamic over there. I'm starting to see the glow in that dull room you sit in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I thought your do-rag was velvet or silk or something, but that shit is the glow. And I'm starting to see
Getting
it.
close to
You see what I'm
Disneyland,
saying?
bro. You very hallmarky right now.
Yeah,
You are the last
you got a
dragon.
different.
You
Yeah,
are
you
the
don't
last
understand what we trying to tell you from this movie, bro. So it might not fit you all the way, quite honestly.
I feel that.
And that's why you might miss where it may hit for older people. You get what I'm saying?
Okay.
Now, younger
God.
people, I can definitely see where it might be wishy-washy because it's a movie of dialogue, a movie that you have to pay attention to detail because it's not giving you a bunch of rah-rah on the screen.
Mhm.
You have to pay attention to what's going on and simmering that and simmering how the decision was made and what was the consequences of the decisions.
So
That's
we gonna
why
let
I
it.
fuck with
We
this
gonna
film.
let consequences go. We gonna let consequences go.
Hey man, jump on it if you want to. You got a joke? Ran out. So that's why I really like this film, and that's why I would recommend it. That's why I'm going to rewatch it. I'm going to force my lady down, and she's going to watch this movie with me. Actually, her sister recommended it.
Shout out to her.
For us to check out. LaMel did pick it out before I brought it up, though.
Oh
So
shit!
this right here was a dope ass film for me, and I think going back into it, there's going to be more I'm going to grab from it. Like Jay said, it did help you become a little bit more insightful about yourself and things that you've been through. Zoe, you can't relate. Lucky nigga.
Luckily.
Yeah.
You ain't missing out.
But yeah, this is I think this is a True View gem. And I think, if you listening to the pod, you haven't seen it, go check it out. I'm recommending it to you now. For me, it was a solid 4.
Yeah,
That's what's up.
Absolutely.
Well, shit, man. With that said, man, True View Podcast, TrueViewPodcast.com. Y'all already know the deal, man. Y'all help us out on the. What'd you say?
I said, go watch some shit.
Not yet, man.
I'm bad.
Y'all help us out with this YouTube algorithm, man. Y'all like, subscribe, share, comment, leave some comments, man. We will respond to you and help us defeat that all-powerful algorithm trying to hold a black pod down. You can find everything and anything at TrueViewPodcast.com. That's TrueView Podcast, TruVue podcast.com. Come on, join the True View crew, baby. Let's go.
And while you at it, make sure you guys go check out Venti Vibes, where the vibes are always Venti. You find Venti Vibes on Instagram, Facebook, VINTYVIBEZ. Also, check out the website, VentiVibes.com.
And if you're ever wondering, yes, the OnlyFans page is coming. We're going to be providing tips and tricks for natural.
Whoa! Not those tips.
You know what?
Hey, Jay, you got a job, bro. You got a job.
Don't watch that shit.
Hey, no, we can't leave on that note. Podcast.
A bunch of different views.
Your boys keep it real, man. I really like listening to them, man. They funny. Yeah. Son. You know what I'm saying? They really speak their truth. The hell was that? You're